And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the New York Mets. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Ready for baseball here in New York. And pitching here today, Tyler McGill.
Yeah, ZRA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Ready to go. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Hard hit left side. On to first, and Bichette is retired. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored, and you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like you could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty. To the right side, McNeil whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down. Two down, base is empty. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. McGill, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2018. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Up the middle. Oh, wow. Nice play. Throws from his knees, and they get the out.
Proof right there of why he's a Gold Glover. Flash that leather around and make everybody excited. Nice job to end the inning.
Back here in Queens. And on the mound today, Chris Bassett. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today. Well, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare. Only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Jesse Winker in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And there's a foul ball. Outside low. And that's ball 2.
2-1.
And that one fouled off. The 2-2. On the ground.
Foul.
And it goes just foul. Hard hit to third. And Winker is set down.
Batting third.
2 outs, base is empty.
Juan
Soto now.
Soto.
Misses off the plate. 1-0. There's the strike. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Swings and misses. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the Mets. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Jays, Anthony Santander. McGill back to work. And he grounds one to the right side. McNeil gets it to first. And a quick out, number 1. And the batter is George Springer. 2 for 9 so far in the series. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So 1 out, nobody on. And now it's Dalton Varsho. 3 for 9 of the series coming in. Rip towards third. Slings it across. That's out number 2.
Batting 7th, catcher Alejandro Kirk.
2 down, base is empty. So up next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. Base knock, center field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position
Batting
as you
8th,
deliver
the
that
designated
baseball.
hitter,
That is a
Ernie
scary
Clement.
one. Watch your lips.
And next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. 5 for 8 in the series, so he's been hot. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. And now for the Jays, Dustin Harris with 3 hits on the series and 1 of them a homer. Hit in the air left field. Nimmo squeezes it, and that'll do it. Jays open it up with a solo homer. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Base hit center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there.
Batting
He was
fifth,
ready to swing it on the first
baseman,
pitch. I
Heath
could watch base hits like that
Alonso.
all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here's Pete Alonso. Went deep in the ball game last night. And that's in for a strike. tying run is at first. Here in the third and final game of the series. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
And a swing and a miss. And one gone.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? Double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Francisco Alvarez stands in now and watches strike one. That misses the zone. Ball one.
I got a ball, one strike.
Just missed. On the ground to the left.
Nope,
and that's just foul. Man at first, one away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Strike three, and that's two in a row. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far.
Fans another, and that's three straight strikeouts. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Double play ball to second. Toss to Alonso, and one away in the top of the third.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
First baseman, Vladimir
Guerrero Jr. now grounded out his first time up. Lined, and that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in, the tag out. Anthony Santander at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. That's off the mark. Ball one.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Hit in the air, left field. Nimmo makes the grab, and that is that. One left for Toronto, but they're on top 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Jeff McNeil stands in.
Second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. And that clips the inside corner.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Quick 3-pitch strikeout, and you look at the sequence. The plan was clearly to work him inside. Didn't want to let him get his arms extended, make him a little bit uncomfortable in there, and he ended up overmatching him in the process. That's one you have to take note of as a hitter for next time you come to the plate.
And now it's Jose Siri, 0 for 6 in the series so far. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Swings and misses. And now it's even 1-1. There's a swing and a miss.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The pitch. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Francisco Lindor. Ground ball up the middle. Jimenez throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Mets go down quickly, still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at Citi Field, here's George Springer.
Right fielder George Springer.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. And that one misses up and in. And now 2-0. Swings through that one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swung on, belted. That one's back there. And it's off the batter's eye. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Grounded out his first time. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Soto has a beat on it. And there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Alejandro Kirk digs in now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Kirk, in his 5th season, 26 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. And first offering is fouled off. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2 is the count.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ernie Clement.
Now it's the DH, Ernie Clement. And he's already singled in this game. Just missed.
That's out.
He was late there, strike one.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Series sizing it up. Corrals it. And there's 2 down. So digging in, Dustin Harris. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one the other way. They get the force, and the inning is over. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And it's 2-zip. Back here in Queens, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Jesse Winker. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
And now it's Juan Soto.
Batting, right fielder, Juan Soto.
And there's a ball. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? And that's way high. And a count 2-1.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Now one missed.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one hammered. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. 2 down, nobody on. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. McGill back to work. Grounds one to short, and it's through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Here's Andres Jimenez. Has grounded out a couple of times. Bichette goes. Pitching for a strike. throw. Save. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th. Now a drag bunt, third base side. And that's a foul ball. Line drive. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 2. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. From his knees, the throw. On the money. Nice play.
Just love watching this guy do everything. Swing the bat and make great defensive plays just like that. Remember, he won the Platinum Glove in 2016. You know this guy's the real deal defensively.
So 2 down now, and here is Anthony Santander. And that drops in for a strike. Two outs. Fouled off. He was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
1 ball.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Ripped to short. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Up next for the Blue Jays,
that's
right
a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
So 2 down. So up next for Toronto, George Springer. Out to short. They take the force out. 3rd out. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Mets nothing. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Baseman, Pete Alonso.
And there's a strike on the outside corner.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. That one is gone. And they cut into the lead. It's 3-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, you can see he was out front just a little bit. Maybe didn't recognize the changeup earlier, but he got the bat head to it, hooked it down the line, and was able to keep it fair for a long home run. Really impressive.
At the plate, Francisco Alvarez. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2.
Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. Nobody on, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
And stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out.
Not a fast runner on the base path, so this kind of looks like it was a hit-and-run call from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow, because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now here's Jeff McNeil.
Second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 3-2.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And now, Jose Siri. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Lindor stands in here, takes ball 1 low. The next pitch misses. 2-0.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Jesse Winker in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Now a pop-up on the infield. Harris moving under this one, and that's the 3rd out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back after this on the show. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Jose Buto.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Out to short, Lindor. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
Up next,
he's
for
2
the
for
Blue
2.
Jays, catcher Alejandro Kirk.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Long run, nice grab. And there are 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. That's to third. To first. And they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they still lead at 3-2. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's Jesse Winker.
Designated hitter, Jesse Winker.
There's the strike. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. That's it for Chris Bassett, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
Tommy
Toronto.
Nance gets the ball
Number
now.
45.
And this is an important part of this game.
Nance.
Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Now the 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. On the ground to third, and it stays fair.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Inside, just missed. And that one gets past the catcher. Winker into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
And ball 4 to aboard.
Walks out of the bullpen can actually kill your momentum very quickly. There's some hot water trying to protect this lead. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one missing inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Pete Alonso hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close
Now
enough to where you've got to protect.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Tommy Nance done for the day, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for Toronto.
New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Jimmy Garcia.
93.
He's making his
Jimmy
second appearance
Garcia.
of the season. Alonso in the box now, takes strike 1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Tying run in scoring position here in the bottom of the 6th. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Fought off foul. Caught him looking for the K. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. A.J.
Now
Minter.
pitching for the
Bringing in
Mets.
the lefty with a left-handed hitter
Number
coming up to
33.
hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it
Minter.
works out.
And a foul ball.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So back to the top of the order. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
And of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
That one out to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Minter, in his 8th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. The other way, he's got it, and there's 2 away.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. And that one fouled off. In the air, foul off first. And that is that. 1 hit. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Mets, left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
That's off the inside corner. Now 2-0. And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they walk you.
Jeff McNeil in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That pitch clips the outside corner, and it's 3-1. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
McNeil in the box now, takes strike 1. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Good feed, that's 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Jose Siri up now for the Mets. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. And strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. So no runs in the...
Pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Mets.
and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Dedniel Nunez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
0-1.
Santander at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Swing and a ground ball. In plenty of time to first, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And
Now
it'll be
batting,
George Springer
right
to step
fielder,
to the
George
plate. He's got a
Springer.
couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
On the ground, McNeil handles, throws to first. That takes care of Springer.
Hey,
Now
man,
batting
4 pitches,
center
2
fielder,
outs.
Dalton
That is an
Varsho.
excellent pace.
2 down, bases empty. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1
Movement in the bullpen. Sean Reed Foley appears to be getting loose. Young also throwing. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
2 strikes.
Not close with that one. Now 1-2.
That's ball 2.
And
Full
misses
count.
inside. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So they make short work of them there. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Mets 2. Bottom of the inning. Door.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Jumps, but it's off his glove. Up the middle, and he knocks it down.
Now batting.
And now the DH, Jesse Winker. 1 for 3. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Just missed.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it. Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of times. 2 runners on, nobody out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number.
Soto swings through it for strike 1. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Vientos in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe.
And down on strikes he goes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Now batting.
Big at bat now as the polar bear, Pete Alonso, steps in. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. And it's off the wall. 1 runs in. The throw into second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Misses inside, and the count is 2-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. He's there, he's got it, and that ends the inning. Alonso with a run-scoring double for the Mets. Last chance coming up for the Blue Jays.
Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 39, Edwin Diaz.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
So important to stay within yourself, especially for this hitter. Not known to be a power guy or a home run hitter. He needs to set the table by getting on with a walk or a base hit.
And that is out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fouled off down the right side. That missed by a lot. And it's 1-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Alvarez gathers, goes to first, got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Puts it away for the out. So it's their last chance in this one. And next for Toronto, Dustin Harris. First pitch, not close. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And another ball.
No strikes.
Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets win the last two to take the three-game series.
All these players were able to take the lead in the bottom of the eighth and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs in the top of the ninth. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.